Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Looking for options for movement. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, good take in a good area. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Probing pass. Played out to the left flank. Hazard.
Oh, really well played.
He's got away. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. India have themselves a chance from the spot. This for the lead. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
The goal scorer after 16 minutes.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. There's a no-nonsense tackle.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Foden. Goes looking wide. Now it's Hazard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's picked his way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. And it's Cruyff. He's in space and looking for options. Shot at goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Hazard has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
He's through here. Shoots! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
That's brilliant control, Peter, from an awkward height too. You know, it's great improvisation here.
India are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, important interception. Can he finish? He's got a goal! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
But we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Mbappe, now it's Yildiz. Oh, that's fabulous. Knocks it into space. Now it's Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
With a quick request for support.
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Mbappe. Coming on the field.
So off we go once more.
Number 45, Suman.
Now it's Suman.
Substitution in progress.
Reinders. And that's gone loose. Oh, what has happened here? Shapes to shoot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing.
He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Suman receives it in a good position here. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Suman actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. Threads one in. Neymar gets into a good position. Neymar, he is through here. That's really well manoeuvred. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There was
just the keeper to beat! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. India present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This to complete the turnaround. And they've turned it round! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
India get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Beckham pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. India perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, that's well spotted. Yildiz, and that's real chance!
India surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's through, it's 1-0, decent chance! Sticks it away! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Van Dijk.
India
Number
are
14,
able now to make their
Messi.
substitution. It's been on the cards
Number
for
11,
a few moments now. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Number 13.
Can he get it through?
Number 21.
Shin to shin,
Number 5,
bicep to bicep, and he wins
That
out.
was lovely, that.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Jordi Alba. Busquets. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neymar.
There will be
5 minutes to add.
added time.
Short changes him with that pass. And it's been played through. He's in a great position here. And the shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. India really could have done without this. To further improve their position of comfort. That is some save from Khan! And this is... It's Neymar! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Neymar demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get this.
And that is that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
And if you do have a chance today,
After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody, and
The fans
welcome
have
to
pulled out
today's
all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now he's got space here. Jordi Alba gets over and intercepts. Can he get it through? Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, super find. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And the pass is intercepted. That's an imaginative pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. Lovely, now then. Not the most accurate pass. Great defending, strong and determined. India are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Cafu cuts out the pass. Beckham. Can he get onto this? Well, that pass isn't the best. Ambitious ball here. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's well spotted. Aimed beyond the defence. Now he's off and running. And he was quick to react. It's a searching pass. And it's Beckham. Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that has been clubbed away. And he's managed to get free. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Akanji defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now, can they get him away? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution in progress.
underway again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
India do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And it's made its way to him. A probing pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Opts for safety. Jordi Alba. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Dink through. Oh, what has happened here? And he's gone looking for safety. Pogba with the delivery.
Well played and well cleared.
Neymar getting this one clear. Cross to the back post. Cleared without complication. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Big chance! It's in! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
India clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's found a way through. Akanji gets good distance on it. That has ended up in no man's land. Plays a sharp little ball here.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Oh, that's a key interception.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Nicely shaped. Mbappe! And that is wildly off target. Kamavinga. And that is out of play. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Looking to play him in. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. That's a sharp pass. And that's that. India have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Of our fan club celebrating their
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line, because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Great challenge, time to perfection. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nicely shaped ball. Van der Ven gets it away. And he's picked out the run. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Neymar. Neymar tries making a foray down the right. And he thumps it clear. Tries from a long way out. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
And he was quick to react. Can he get it through? Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. And this is Messi. Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Shapes to shoot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Skims one in. Hakimi gets rid without sophistication. Looking for the run. And he plays one through. That's the keeper's ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Brilliantly cut out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
There will be one
Searching
minute
pass
added
he's played
time.
there. Baresi calmly anticipates. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for
And we
stating
come
the
to
obvious,
now
Peter,
with a
but
quick
thankfully
request
this
to
is still
support
very
with our
savable.
charity
Keep
fund,
things simple,
Chance in
keep the
Football.
intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
India do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Quality ball. Stood up well to him there. Well, that pass isn't the best. Back to the keeper it goes. Hakimi. Threads one in. That is a great pick out. Now it's Mbappe. Kukcu is the team's great visionary. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Now he's got space here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Ball's gone out of play. So Jim, what are you thinking?
India are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Neymar. He's through here. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and he's away. Takes a shot! It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Substitution for Milan, number 20.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
He's making a real surge on the left. Pinches it off him. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Neymar. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi. Messi hurtling down that right flank. Messi, and he's had it nicked away. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Spread out to the left. Jordi Alba.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he can clear it away. That's rather hopeful.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Early ball out from the back. 2 minutes to be added on. And time is up. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome, in the end, virtually unavoidable.
Security
How would you
staff
sum
for
up
each
what we've
block.
witnessed, Jim?
Please report to
India
the staff
desperately
immediately.
failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Please like and subscribe, guys.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that...
Shoots! There's a goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
After 7 minutes is number 19.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's got away. That's really well manoeuvred. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. He's through and all alone! Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. Oh, sweet feet. Cruyff. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's up. Mbappe. Can he finish? They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
After 25 minutes is number 21, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Substitutions taking place.
India can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Bangladesh clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
A probing pass. That has ended up in no man's land. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's Rooney! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Taken back almost at once. Now, can they get him away? He has found the way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, super! And a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Delivered with swing. And that's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Driving forward.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change
Please
at
take
this stage.
all litter bins located by the entrance
Well, the players
gate.
definitely
Thank
know
you
they're in a
very much
derby.
for your
More of the same to
cooperation.
come after the break. You can be sure of that.
Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, super find. Adams. Busquets. No way through there. Now it's Neymar. And he was quick to react. And it's Iniesta. No, that's been intercepted. And that's gone loose. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Out for a throw.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Knocks it into space. Messi! There it is! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
After 61 minutes,
India get themselves back into
number
contention.
19.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a searching pass. He's found a way through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming. Great chance! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And he's going to be disappointed with that. Danger averted for now. Van Dijk. Threads one in. Oh, that's nice. It's Iniesta! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Crosses it in here. Mignon claims it without any fuss. Beckham. And Jordi Alba. Adams knocks it out wide. Messi! And he comes up trumps again.
Two
It
added
was
minutes has
indecision
been
all round. They
indicated.
have to do a bit better than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Neymar plays it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe. And we're done. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet
everybody,
to kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Manchester United have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And he cuts out the supply, and it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
India couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now that's well seen too.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he thumps it clear. Back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Messi. That'll be a throw-in. Messi looking for options for movement. The ball swung in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. That's really well cleared. Now it's Cruyff. Might be danger here. And that was very necessary. India have it back and can go again. Now it's Messi. Now it's Foden. He's on it. Can he get away? Baresi. Probing pass. And he's quick to snatch it back. Busquets. And now they can clear their lines.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And he can clear it away. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Souvenirs. Substitution.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nico Gonzalez. Now it's Foden. And he shoots! He scores! 2 to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now, can they get him away? Hazard goes on a charge down the left. Hazard with the delivery. And that's the keeper's ball. Looking to play him in. Great ball, and he's in. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. That looks a decent ball, and he's worked it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well, played through for the wide man, and he's managed to get free. Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Cruyff. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Fernandez gets it away.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Searching pass he's played there. Can he get onto this? Lovely feet.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
5 minutes left on the clock. Jordi Alba. Now there's the clearance. Just eases him off the ball. Can he get on the end of this?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Shoots! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. In the end, then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply, they were beaten by a better team.